I'm so freaking angry. So angry. The father of my grandbaby, his grandmother's house, had a big tree fall down on it during the weather weapons. I need to go back. Let's reverse. Told you guys I had the steel 021 20-inch bar, new coil, new carburetor, had it running tip top, sharpened the chain, perfect, $200, which is cheap. When I had $250. Put it for sale. I took my Husqvarna, put a new carburetor, new coil on it, sharpened the chain, running tip top, new fuel line, running perfectly. I used it, brought it back home, put it up for sale. Guy shows up to get the steel. I go to crank it, nothing worked. He really wanted it. I said, okay, I'll knock the price off. I'll knock it down to 180. He said, okay, I'll take it. I said, it can't be much. Can't be much at all. He takes it, $180. Husqvarna's in there, still doesn't run. So today I know we got this job. My new 034 is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great saw. It's got a good chain on it. Just used it 4 days ago. Works perfectly. I sent Tina to the store to get a chain for my 017 because it's a smaller saw. It's a better ground saw. Cuts small limbs up. I mean, it's like butter. It's lightweight. It's not as hard on the body. Never has failed me. So, 2 saws that worked perfectly. And I had to sell one for half price because it wouldn't work here after it was perfect. The Husqvarna's still sitting there. First saw I ever bought, and it new fuel line, new carburetor, new coil. Won't hit a lick. Sent Tina to the store today to get a new chain for my 017 ground saw, $40 chain. She gets it. I'm sitting here at the house. I put it on. We go over there and start working. And I go to crank it, and it won't hit a lick. It will do nothing. Never ever has been a problem. Never, not once, has never been a problem. I set it down. I get my 034 out. Pull on it 4 times. It fires up. I go and I start trimming trees. And I'm knocking it out. I got 2 boys running wide open. They can't even keep up. Wide ass open. And it's like it's like the world hit an off switch and it just dies. Instantly. Nothing. It dies right there in my hands. Won't hit a lick. Won't do anything. Like somebody killed. It's like somebody has a remote control and said, it's it, no more. Just dies. No reason, no nothing. No explanation, no nothing. Won't hit a lick. And I'll show you. Nothing. Gangstalking 101. So now this is chewed up my afternoon, and now I've got to waste all day tomorrow having to get it, which sucks too. It's my life. Gangstalking 101. And now my Bronco doesn't want to run. Just put a whole tank of gas in it today, and I don't want to have to run next like fuel pumps going out. And this is a recurring thing. I put 2 fuel pumps in the Ranger the past year. Never had to put one in this one. I mean, there was a time somebody took a blowtorch and burnt the freaking wires on the fuel pump, and almost caught the whole truck on fire. That was a thing. I never put a fuel pump in this, but it's lovely. Now it's completely full of gas. Now the fuel pump don't work. Now the fuel pump is acting stupid, which has never caused me trouble before. But you guys remember the 6 distributors between the Ranger, this, and my Bronco 2. And then I called my mechanic today because he's supposed to work on my daughter's Exploder. She's going on a cruise tomorrow. And I texted him last week. He never texted me back. So I went by his house today, and his wife's like, hey, he's off work right now. He's on lunch break. Call him. So he texted me back. He's like, oh, well, my mechanic messed his back up 2 days ago, so I can't do it. I can't get it done. So I go to another shop I've used before, and they're like, oh, yeah, we can put a water pump on her Exploder. $1,776. That's just removal, because I got to take the whole engine out. So now I look like shit to my daughter because my mechanic can't do the job. I look like shit to my son-in-law because I can't do the freaking job. So it's double whammy today of character assassination. And of course he doesn't understand anything. Man, everybody has a bad day. This stuff happens to me. No, it doesn't. These things don't happen. No, they don't. They seem like little, oh, it's just perfectly normal because everybody thinks it's just perfectly normal, kind of like getting your ass beat in your driveway by cops. And then when you show the paperwork for the body camera footage, and then you show the picture from the surveillance camera of ambulances and cops in your driveway, and then you tell them you bonded out of jail, and then jackasses in the comment section said, well, we all just assume you're lying anyway. Why don't you prove us wrong? So let me see. I made up getting arrested. I made up bonding out. I made up filling out a public records request. I made up the picture of cops and ambulances in my yard. I just made it all up because you guys know what a history I have of lying because of these goddamn trolls that should have the life squeezed out of them. And in a real life scenario, if they were within 10 feet of me and they popped off like that, that would happen. Because people are brave on the internet. But the stuff gets real when you start bleeding. When you start leaking from your orifices, things get real. Like Mike Tyson says, everybody's tough until they get punched in the face. So here I am again. And I woke up this morning and I said like 10 times, Lord, thank you, Lord, for a wonderful day. Thank you, Lord, for a prosperous day. Thank you, Lord, everything's going to go right today. Thank you, Lord, that everything's going to go wonderful. Thank you, Lord, for all your blessings. And thank you, Lord, for all your glory. So I speak positive all freaking day, and all day long I've eaten shit. And that ain't even the other part of my day that I'm not going to tell you about. That was another really bad thing that could have turned out really, really bad that you guys don't know anything about. How long? And here's the thing about it. This is what amazes me. It doesn't amaze me because people are stupid. Everything that they see happening to Donald Trump happened to Alex Jones. And everything that happened to Alex Jones happened to Roger Stone. And everything that happened to all these people, Kirkendall, who was a CIA asset, everything happened to him happened to me first. But see, I ain't nobody. I'm just some dumb redneck on the internet that acts crazy. It's all fake. It's all fake until it's one of them. But then when you got all this stuff against you, like, oh man, they're not doing it. They're not attacking you, Donald Trump. You just broke the law. Alex Jones shouldn't have said the things he did, so we're going to take his business away. What? We're in America and you say something and it even worse, you don't say something and they take your business away. What America are we in when they take your business away? Because guess what? I can tell you, because they took my business. They took my home. They took my children. Every day I had to play catch up on the years I lost with my children where they were stolen from me. But oh no. He's just on the internet trying to get attention for all the hundreds of thousands of nothing that I earn from YouTube. All the hundreds of thousands of products that I advertise on YouTube that I get nothing for. Yeah, that sounds like a good motive for all this fun I'm having. I'm going to tell you about all the money that I haven't made on YouTube.